Today I'm teaching you how I make charque for my family. It's a little different from the traditional version. I'm using ingredients and methods that make it easier for us to prepare at home. First, you're going to need flank steak, corn, queso fresco, potatoes, eggs, limes, a tomato, a jalapeno, beer, and beef bouillon. Let's make it. To begin, we're going to add one 12-ounce bottle of beer to our deep pot. Turn your heat on high to begin warming it up. Now lay your meat into the beer. Cut the meat to the size of your pot if needed. Now we will add 2 teaspoons of cumin powder to the pot, followed by 1.5 teaspoons or 1 cube of beef bouillon. Here I have a mason jar with 3 cups of water. You don't have to use 3 cups, but you need just enough to cover the meat. Finally, we will add 2 tablespoons of coarse kosher salt. Bring it to a boil and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. In a separate pot with water, we will add the corn, potato, and eggs. Bring to a boil, let the eggs and corn cook for about 10 minutes before removing them from the pot. Allow the potatoes to continue cooking until they can be pierced easily with a fork. Alright, ideally you want to cook your meat about 20 to 30 minutes depending on the thickness. You want to be sure that it's cooked all the way through. Now when you take it out of the pot, you want to set it aside to cool. I like to cool mine in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes depending again on the thickness. You don't want it to dry out in the freezer, but you want it to cool off so it's cool enough for you to handle. Once the meat is cooled enough to handle, begin shredding it by pulling apart at the grain. It should separate easily, like string being pulled off. The meat might still be pink, and that's okay, but it should no longer be raw red. Otherwise, the meat will be so soft it will break rather than shred. Now that all the meat has been shredded, we're going to squeeze 2 limes into the bowl. Give it a good toss to make sure the lime juice is spread evenly. Now our meat is ready to be deep fried. The oil should be at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Lower it slowly into the oil. You can fry the meat in batches. Cook until crispy and brown. Keep an eye on the pot to get a medium crisp. If it fries too long, the meat will be too hard. Remove from the oil and drain on a paper towel lined pan. Finally, sprinkle some kosher salt and toss before serving. I hope you try this recipe and love it as much as my family does. If you love easy and flavorful recipes like this, be sure to like and follow for more.